What's up, YouTube? It's Fulan Speaks back for another video. Wow. Just got the information, man. Just saw that Willie Mays, the Say Hey Kid, uh, believed by many to be the greatest, baseball player of all time, had just passed. Wow. At the age of 93. Uh, he has 660 home runs, a dozen Golden Gloves, and um, countless great moments. I wasn't, I'm not old enough to have seen Willie Mays, but I heard about him. I definitely did research. I'm one of those people, man. I used to sit around. I used to love Sports Center back, not Sports Center. What is that? ESPN Classic back in the day, and I would sit and watch a lot of old footage, man. And it would be like guys like Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, you know, and others. Wow. But you just think about this year. It seems like a lot of athletes have just been dying. You had him. Just heard about the great Jerry West, who's the logo, the great Laker, and the great GM. Well, I believe is probably one of the greatest GMs of all time. When you think about what he did for the Lakers and into the Kobe years, and then what he did over there with Golden State. He had just passed. Bill Walton was another one, man. Um, I don't really remember Walton as a player, even though I did see those 86 Celtics, but I guess I was too young to really pay attention. All I knew was that I hated the Celtics, still do to this day. I remember Bill Walton mostly from doing the color commentary, with guys like Marv Albert and others. It's like, man, you think about that era. Are they talking about NBA will be back on NBC, and hopefully they bring back the iconic song, Those who don't know, man, like, when you heard that song, you knew you was about to see something special from Michael Jordan. You was about to hear Marv Albert, from downtown. Yes. Man, just missed that era. So wow, Willie Mays is the next. But I'm looking at a list here. Yeah, then O.J. Simpson, passed. Now, I know a lot of people have different opinions about O.J. Simpson, man, but man, he was a hell of a running back to watch. Whatever you think, man, like about him, O.J. highlights, man, are some of the best. Man. So you had O.J., Bill Walton. Let me see what we got here. So you have Frank Ryan, who was a quarterback. I'm not familiar with him. He played in the 60s, apparently. Albert Festa. Well, that's a soccer player. I definitely don't know too much. Wow, a couple soccer players. You see, this is going back to January. Wow, there's so many on this list that I'm looking at that died in January. I'm still in January. But most of these, I don't know. Yeah, you had Carl Weathers. Was he really an athlete? Okay. Carl Weathers actually played football. Ain't that something? I never knew that. I'm looking at a list of athletes that have passed, and Carl Weathers is mentioned. Interesting. But wow, I was just thinking, man, it just seemed like a lot of greats, you know, died. And when you talk about Willie Mays, you're talking about, man, someone who was widely recognized as the greatest. You go ask Barry Bonds, who's the greatest. I remember one time it was during the home run derby when Barry Bonds was asked. They was asking him about Sammy Sosa. They said, "Does Sammy Sosa remind you of Willie Mays?" I remember the look on Barry Bonds' face. I'll never forget it. He just looked at the interviewer, and he was like, "Say, come on, man. Say nobody's like Willie Mays." You know, he talking about this is Barry Bonds. So, and I just remember, man, all of my older uncles and everybody told me about Willie Mays. So, yeah. Well, Norm Snead passed. Wow. Yeah, and remember Vontae Davis. He was young, man. Uh, 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 uh. Wow. Man, heck of a year, man. Ken Holzman, O.J. Simpson. Wow. Uh. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got, though, people. Yeah. Today we lost to C. He kid Willie Mays. Peace out.